is your reminder to take time for yourself, focus on self-care. You can't always be there for everybody. You gotta be there for yourself. Ooh, it's cold. So I'm at this spot. This spot has helped me a lot throughout the past 2 years, especially leading up to Scorpio season. Scorpio season. Where's it playing? Scorpio season has been a very transformative season for me. Every year I feel like I change as a person. I have no choice but to dive in deep and do inner work. So I do feel that, starting to creep up from Libra season. With this past Aries full moon we had a couple days ago, depending when you watch this, it was a great energy for me personally. And it indicated that there's going to be changes for sure, because if you follow the moon cycles and you work with that energy, you set the intentions. But for those that don't, full moons are a time period where the moon is at its most brightest, largest, fullest. So it's like this built up of energy. That's why a lot of people get emotional, things can get a little crazy and whatnot. But it was in the sign of Aries, so it's a ending and a beginning, because full moons can represent an ending. It represents change, especially after all these eclipses we've had. Regardless, you can always set intentions no matter what moon cycle we're in, what day it is. Of course, days are associated with certain things, like Sunday is related to the sun, so the sun is as well full of energy, is good for new beginnings, if you're trying to initiate anything, success, stuff like that. But it's Monday, so I try to take Mondays and just try to do anything related to the emotions. Monday does represent moon, so emotions. There's somebody behind me. But yeah, I thought I'd record a little video. And I noticed too, I noticed this the other day because I've been going in and out, crossing the river over the weekend, and the water's really low. Yeah, normally the water's up to here. But yeah, so normally the water's a little bit more higher and stuff, but when I'm always careful and aware, it's still early in the morning. Always be aware of your surroundings. But that's a whole nother story, because lately, energy wise. But anyways, so if it's so low, of course the weather hasn't been raining and stuff. I'm in the PNW, so it's always raining, so we're almost there. It was raining this morning, but we're still in that transition of change, so going towards Scorpio season again. But it's so stagnant, so I feel like a lot of us are kind of dealing with stagnancy. But because of this full moon, I do feel like we have to focus on ourselves, our self-care, self-love. That way you are able to recharge your energy. It's important. It's good for your mental, emotional health. Trying to get out once in a while is good for your physical health as well. But if you feel like the only way you can recharge is sleeping in as much as you can, or taking a nice shower, a bath, getting into your comfy PJs, especially because of this fall season, it's just so good. I love it. I love it. That way you can recharge and feel better, because Scorpio season is going to be no joke. You have to dive deep, but you have to go with the flow. I'll talk more about it because I could just talk. But the stagnancy, so for me, this is a sign there's stagnancy. There's not really a lot of movement based on what I normally see here. So I'm taking it as a sign that you have to just kind of go with the flow, be patient and wait. And over time there's going to be more energy. So movement, energy, fire energy. If that makes sense, that makes sense.